Well, Gary did tell me to give you one. I gave you one. One for him, one for me, one for everyone. Professor? No? No.
You actually brought it back. I wasn't sure I'd ever see you in here again, but here you are. And with the sarcophagus. Bravo! Come. I've granted Beckett's request to study and document all the markings of the sarcophagus. You've met Beckett, haven't you? Let's go take a look inside and see what the commotion around the city has really been all about.
Yes, let's. Okay.
What have you assessed so far?
You just move like a freaking idiot.
Unfortunately for the Heralds of Doom, it appears we won't be opening Pandora's box. The markings, as far as I can tell, are
wow.
of origin.
One sec.
And nothing earth-shattering.
This is annoying.
I see. Then there is no good reason why we shouldn't open it. Won't budge. Beckett, do you see any mechanism for the lid?
I haven't as yet had a chance to pore over it with my fine-tooth comb. I think I have one in my bag.
Why won't it open, Beckett? And you, I thought you said it looked as if it had been opened on the Dane. I want it open! You and Beckett, figure out a way to open it. I need to know what's inside. I have other matters to attend to. Come get me when a solution has been found.
Right.
Ah, the depths to which I'll sink to prove others wrong. The young ones get so temperamental. Fortunately for Sebastian, is it? I'd already made up my mind to open the sarcophagus, if only to show the city that Gehenna, contrary to popular belief, has not begun.
So, how do we open it? No, wait, what do you think inside it?
Put your ear to it. I'll shake it, and you tell me what you think's inside.
Candy! Alright, stupid question. How do we open?
Fortunately for us, I know of someone who has distinguished himself in this field.
That guy on the historical network with the pit helmet? He makes learning fun.
No. His name is Dr. Ingvar Johansson, a professor of archaeology from
Norway.
He was the one responsible for finding the sarcophagus, and as far as I know, the only authority on its origin and design.
Where can I find him?
Until yesterday, he could have been found in his suite at the Empire Hotel downtown. But when I stopped by earlier this evening, all I found was spilt coffee on a morning paper.
Okay.
Appears he's been abducted.
By who?
I detected the scent of myrrh incense, which is usually burned in monasteries. Also, I found beach sand in part of a muddy footprint. Putting two and two together, I located a monastery near a beach in Malibu, where I believe hunters are holding Johansson
Hunters. You figured all that out from sniffing around his room?
Actually, there were two hunters on the roof of the building opposite the hotel who were positively delighted to tell me everything they knew.
Okay.
Provided I stopped dangling them head first over the side.
I love Beckett. He's fun. So, what do we do to get him back?
The hunters abducted Dr. Johansson for his own protection. Or at least that's how they've justified it. He's being held by the Society of Leopold and used, quite ingeniously, as bait for Prince Lacroix's minions.
The Society of Leopold?
Sebastian mentioned you ran into one of the hunters from the Society of Leopold some time ago. They're so secret a church organization, I don't even think they know if they exist. But essentially, they're murderers for Christ, or some such deity.
So, how do we get him back? Well, how do we get him out first?
You'll have to go to the monastery and find a way into the tunnels beneath, where the hunters are holding Johansson. I'm afraid I can't accompany you, but then it's best you go alone. Too many of us might set them off, like fundamentalists on contrary opinion.
You're not going?
It's not that I don't love walking into the heart of danger to curry favor with the local magistrate of the hour, but actually, that's exactly it. I'd rather not get involved in the politics of it. Besides, I'd better document the sarcophagus before Sebastian's goon smashes it open.
You could have just said because I'm afraid to. Guess I'll go alone. No, I don't want to insult him. He's a nice guy. Fine. How do I get there?
I wouldn't recommend walking. Certainly, Sebastian's already provided cab fare. I'm sure he always spares no expense when archaeology is at stake.
Right. Okay. I'll be back after I go to the monastery.
Remember, Dr. Johansson is an innocent. He has no idea we actually exist. Try not to put the idea in his head.
Okay.
Did you find a way to open the sarcophagus?
Getting the sarcophagus back was quite an expensive ordeal.
I understand. I'm sure you'll find this suitable recompense.
Yeah. That'll do. Thanks.
Did you find a...
No, but I have a question.
Which is...
What do you think inside the sarcophagus?
If you didn't take the time to ask, perhaps we'd know by now. As I mentioned before, my concern is that it pertains something supernatural, though Beckett has waived this theory altogether. The city is alight with dread. Perhaps it's an antediluvian.
Antediluvian?
A joke. The antediluvians are the mythical progenitors of each of the clans for whom they trace their bloodlines, and according to mythology, descendants of Cain, the legendary first vampire.
Cain?
As in the biblical Cain and Abel?
Oh.
Before you put too much stock in it, realize that the church and all of its mythos are blends of kindred and mortal meddling, whips to regulate weak minds. This is all Beckett's field of expertise. If you want a lesson, merely ask him.
Another question.
Which is...
About the Kuei Jin.
Traditionally, the Kuei Jin have stayed in Asian territory, and the kindred Europe, and later North America. But recently, they invaded the West Coast, killing off a substantial number of anarchs. They lack the organization of the Camarilla, and think nothing of breaking the masquerade. Though we share similar traits, there is no fraternity between us. We embrace. They rise from the grave. They do not know the pleasure of blood. They are without clan. And oh yes, they believe our kind to be inferior. They are as much of a threat as the wolves.
Wolves?
Werewolves.
Oh.
I can still recall a time when cities were surrounded by miles of forests full of the beasts. But progress has taken care of that problem.
Okay, bye-bye. Whatever. Go talk to Pisha. Mr. Fatman?
I'm sorry there, but Mr. LaCroix, he told me not to let anybody up right now. He sounded kind of PO'd. Must be all the late nights he's working. Anyhow, I can't let you go see him right now. Sorry.
It's of critical importance that I bring this matter to his attention personally.
Mr. LaCroix was real specific. Maybe if you come back later, he'll calm down. He seems to be all tore up about that sarcophagus that got stolen from a museum. Must be a real history lover.
Yes.
Not supposed to open the doors for anyone. Sorry there, Chief.
I don't know why I talked to Chunk. Need to go to Pisha anyway. Pisha! I is coming. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Yes, Pisha. Okie dokie. Pisha?
Yes.
About an item you want. Here's the book.
The Voce del Morte. The Giovanni never willingly share their secrets, and I've had little success infiltrating their strongholds. How did you obtain this?
They were a little distracted, so I was able to slip in under the radar.
It will take some time to translate and unlock the secrets of this. I will have to move on from the city to evade any Giovanni seeking it. Take this.
There are no
This will complete
Giovannis
the
seeking
terms we
it.
agreed to, and I think it is adequate compensation. It is the key of Alamut. It instills dread in those that would harm you, and makes it harder for them to strike you. Make no mistake, our dealings do not make us allies. If indeed we meet again, do not ask me for any favors. I will give you this final advice, however. Leave this city. These are its final nights. Discord looms heavy. I've felt this before.
What do you mean?
In November of 1938, I was translating documents in Leipzig, Germany, written by a purported Crusades-era necromancer. There also, I felt a sense of impending chaos. Soon after was the Kristallnacht, the wellspring of a new world war.
Thanks, but I'll stick around. Bye-bye. Okay, I want to try something. That's why I'm saving. Don't ask me why I'm doing that. Because I think she's the Black Queen, and my email friend told me to watch out for the Black Queen. So I am watching for it. Yay! Well, no more Pisha. Right, let's see. Oh, I got some gas mask on a stick. These ones have been carried by feared assassins of clans of millennia. For millennia. Alamut gives me extraordinary resilience to damage. Increase also creating by 1. Wow, bashing. Gives me against bullets and blunt melee weapons, against blades, against claws, fangs, fire, electricity. That's nice. What do I want to see? Melee? No, don't want to do that. Right, let's save the points, whatever. Well, she said it won't make us allies, so if you're not my ally, you're my enemy. Bye bye Pisha, it was nice knowing you. See you at the next round. Well, play Malkavian. Probably. Okie dokie. Okay guys, I think that's about it for today. I hope you enjoyed it so far. Next I need to go to the Society of Leopold, so it seems, and full toy prop from one of these movies. What is this full toy prop? Whatever. Yeah, so basically this is what I have to do next video, I guess, and yeah. I'm probably gonna check what this Hextor is. Yeah. Okay, hope you enjoyed it so far guys, and thank you for joining. Bye bye.